Hello and welcome to One Replay a Day. Today is day number 54. Today's match is a PvT on Overgrowth and my opponent is a Platinum Terran named Bun. As I've said before, Overgrowth is one of those maps that's been in the pool for a very long time. Pretty soon here we're going to see it head its separate way and probably not to be seen in the ladder pool again. They'll probably be adding a few new maps, as they always do. There's a few stayovers. Alright, so pretty normal timings from everyone right here. I'm doing the standard thing against a Terran player, making sure that I have my Reaper defense up. He went just enough gas to get this Reaper out in a timely manner, which I see. I do hide my probe over here because what I'm going to try to do is harass and maybe even kill that, except he scouts around and sees it. So good on him. He's going reactor behind. He actually gets a energy bay down, blocking my expansion, which is annoying. So I throw down my rover before where I normally would have thrown down my Nexus. He scouts around looking for a proxy Stargate or anything like that, but there isn't one. I've just got my tech in the base here. So this is really annoying for me. So he doesn't get to see what I'm doing. He just gets cancel off though, and I get my expansion down in a timely manner thereafter, but he is far ahead on his expansion timing against me now. He's getting his 3 barracks up behind. He's already got a factory with the tech lab, which is kind of an odd choice. I don't know if he's going to go tanks or what pretty early. Right, so he sees that I'm going that. It was good that I didn't chrono cap right there. How am I my warp gate timing? I'm way behind my warp gate, so that's a mistake. Still scouting around with this Reaper. I've got a Stalker coming out. He's being very defensive, and he's got 2 bunkers up already, which is a little bit odd at this timing, but I think he thinks I'm an all-in him after he blocked my expansion like that, but I'm quite willing to just play macro right here. Got a Forge. I've got an observer sitting on his base, so I know that he's not doing a mine drop. He's just playing a very defensive tank style. Gets a kill with his Reaper, he doesn't get out with it, so 1 for 1, not too bad for me, especially this later in the game. Worker-wise, he should be ahead, and he is, but just barely, so I'm not doing too terribly here. I've got my tech coming up. I've decided to go Colossus, so I saw a large number of Marines. Colossus is pretty good against tanks too, not as good as Immortals are, but Colossus counter tank Marine better than Immortal do. So he's got missile turrets coming up. He just has to start adding on a reactor, so drops are going to start to become a threat in just a little bit here. My mothership core is in a pretty good position. I've been getting an upgrade. I don't have any Twilight Council yet, and I feel like I should be adding one on fairly soon here. It's good that I'm adding on more gates because I definitely need them. I should be using them too. I think like a Sentry and a few Stalkers is the ones I've used. This is a pretty decent sized bio push coming in. I've already got a Colossus, and it was good that I moved it back there. Colossus range is about halfway done, but he's not going to be able to do anything with this bio force really. I was checking to see if I'm taking a third, and I was thinking about it, but I haven't yet. Here's first 2 medevacs. He might try to pick me apart with the drop in the main. I already do have a cannon on this side too. That plus the photon overcharge should be enough time. So I scout around with a couple of zealots, make sure he doesn't have any force in every distance right here. He's a little bit out of position, but I'm fine here. I hold. I need to back up though. I shouldn't be chasing him all the way out. And I should throw an observer out on the side right here. So there's everything with the Watchtower. He's taking the third. I'm taking my third. Pretty similarly timed, except obviously he built his beforehand. So he does have a double drop here. We've got a couple Stalkers. And that Stalker, those 2 Stalkers in the cannons were enough to dissuade him, which was good. Alright, so I'm going to see he's at the Watchtower right here now. With these couple zealots I had. Ninja probe sneaking in between those rallied up Marines. I'm getting pylons on either side. I'm out of position to defend my third now. I should be moving. I should be probably sitting right here. I do have drop defense on this side, so I'm okay. But if you were moving in right now, I'd be in trouble. It doesn't look like I'm going to be there in time because these are pylons. Well, there's one cannon coming up, but it's going to be a little bit late, especially if he goes soon. If this pylon's in a good position, it's going to scout for me here. Alright, so he's going to get good damage done here. He's actually probably going to kill this Nexus because I was out of position. He he's definitely killing that Nexus, which is really annoying for me. He's got a bunker up here too. And he's got a good chunk of Vikings. Luckily I did kill a couple of them, and I don't think I lost a Colossus. I do have Storm coming up, and I already have Charge done, which is good. So I've got a small Zealot weapon that I'm starting here. Gateway-wise, I'm behind. I should have more gateways than this. But I had to build another Nexus, so that's almost 3 gateways right there. I'm going to kill this quickly so that he can't get units into it and repair it. But I'm still not going to get a lot of damage in here because he would be in some position. So the damage I got done was a couple Marines. Looks like I'm going to kill an SCV or 2. And I also got some repair time. Actually, no, I did quite well against that. Does he have a tank? He does have a tank, but they're out of range. So I'm killing a lot of SCVs with this, but I shouldn't be. There's a gigantic fight going on in the middle. I take that fight pretty decently. I did a good job clearing out his Vikings too, so now he's hurting pretty bad, honestly. It looks like I'm going to move across. Oof, I don't want to lose that mothership core. I should be careful with that. But I've got pylons to warp in on. He's got bunkers out here, and he's got a decent tank line here, but he is exposed on this side right here. Alright, so my third's up again, and I've got workers still there. Have I started warping in Templar yet? Okay, here are my first few Templar. Did I start Storm? I have Storm already, so that's pretty good. Because I don't think he's got Ghosts in production. No, it doesn't look like it. Honestly, he doesn't have a whole lot of production for Heir Terran. He's got 5 barracks and some factories. A couple factories? A couple factories, a couple starports. 2 starports is a good idea, but if he's going... He's playing a weird style, biotank. This would have been more a la Wings of Liberty, I believe. Not that I really know a whole lot from them. It looks like he's going to find my other pylon. Luckily, I do have this probe on the side here. Ready to rebuild that pylon when he moves out. It's odd that he pulled SCVs here. It's probably a mistake. Although he's needing another base right now because he's mined out. Oh, looks like yep, he's taking this one here. Should get a pylon down over here. So his army movements are saying he wants to be aggressive on my third again. I do have a few cannons here, and I've got a couple Templar too that are going to have Storm in just a little while. So I should be able to defend that fairly cleanly. I think he's going to see my pylon, guys. Pretty sure. I'm going to see his army right here, though. So now I'm ready to react to this. I should be, at least. Now I've got storms. Get some storms, big storms. I need to back up with these guys, though. Oh, don't lose them for free. Should full turn overcharge here. The time warp's not bad either. Too bad I didn't have these rocks down. If I had been able to flank him here, it would have been a devastating push. Oh, he's got a big drop coming in. I do get a warp in, and this Colossus does some decent damage. Actually lets me hold. I did have enough Zealots coming in on this side here then. I'm surprised he hasn't killed this pylon yet. This is a poor position for him to be, though. You're not going to do anything without Vikings. I don't think he has that many. Oh, he does, but they're all sitting back here. So this push was pretty much doomed. He did kill that pylon. Okay, so I do get one up on the side here. And I have my probe a little ways away from it, too. Alright, so he's adding on more production, but he still doesn't have Ghosts in production, which means he's going to have a bad day against Storms, of which I've got plenty now. I mean, this will be kind of difficult to break with the number of tanks he has, but it's not like they have good upgrades. I mean, I think I should be getting shield upgrades already. I've got 3 armor already. And I'm working on weapons. Oof. Gonna get wrecked by these Vikings, though. But I mean, he just doesn't have enough to hold yet. I'm gonna supply life suit is behind the start there. And I mean, all these Vikings are doing absolutely nothing for him right now. He killed all my Colossus, but he had nothing to counter the storms. So, is this planetary? No, probably should be. I'll release this though. He's got a drop in the back here, which is good on him. Alright, so that's pretty much taken care of now, and I'm taking a 4th. He's already got his 4th up, but it's completely undefended. And I'm sending Zealots into it right now. He's got these Vikings here, but they're a little ways away. And Vikings aren't that good against Zealots. He started as a planetary now, but it's kind of late. You should land these Vikings. I should have. I killed a lot of SCVs here. Worker-wise, I am still not ahead. I still got a worker supply lead on me. But I did just clear out one of his mineral lines completely. He's got another set coming in already, probably from his main. I mean, even here he's oversaturated. He needs to be looking at expanding again. What's my tech choice behind this? What am I building? Am I building anything? Looks like Zealot Archon, really. Am I still producing Colossus? No. But another little Zealot run by that went back in here. This tank is actually doing more damage to his SCVs than he would probably like. Alright, so he's got this planetary up now. I'm building Templar still. I'm adding on a couple more Robos. So I can either produce Crapton of Immortals or Crapton of Colossus all at once. Not really looking at a Stargate transition like I would be. Holy shit, I'm adding a lot of Robos. I think I'm going to go up to 5 Robos. That's a little much. I don't have that much money. I mean, I have a lot of gas too. Holy shit, I have a shit ton of gas. How many gateways do I have? 9. I need more gateways. I could be producing a crap ton of Archons. And he doesn't really have anything to counter Archons. He has no mines and he has no ghost-free EMP. So Archons are going to reign supreme. I should also be looking at shield upgrades. I'm getting my +3 right now, though. I did get a few ghosts. Army supply-wise, I think he's ahead because I've been slow to get back up, and I'm definitely behind. And I shouldn't be, because I've got money to spend. I am doing these Zealot run-bys, though, and it is pinning him back. A Warp Prism in the main would be good, too, if I dropped it, like, right here. He's got another base in here. I'm surprised he's not moving out to take it. He's building another one in here. This isn't going to do a ton. He's got a pretty good tank spread. Unless he doesn't react to it. He's going to do some decent damage. I mean, these SCVs fighting are just getting slaughtered by these tanks. 6 kills in that tank, probably at least 3 of them are SCVs. Alright, so he's got his army right here, but I've got so much Storm. If he fights, he just dies. He can't fight. What do you do with all his Vikings? His Vikings have been just sitting over here. He never sends his Vikings with his push. If I had rebuilt Colossus, he couldn't have fought either. But I mean, without a counter to Storm, Terrans die terrible, terrible deaths. It's just how it is. I really want to see myself start a shield upgrade. I have a couple Ida probes, but it's not a huge deal. I think I forgot about these two. I think I built these two and then forgot about them and then built these two. Which is why I went up to 5, because I think I wanted 3. I think I lost my other one, actually. These could be gateways. So I'm sitting right here. It's pure marine, pretty much. It's cute. He's attacking me with the SCVs right here. All I need is like 1 Zealot to kill one of these. I'm pushing into him. He's got bunkers in there. Charge dogs are going to close on these tanks. He's going to have a bad time. I mean, here come the Vikings, but what are they going to do? They've got nothing to hit. I don't want to lose all these Templars too long. Oh. Oh, he went Ravens. You gotta get that out. Alright, so it's good. I hold. Now I'm just going to storm the center right here, and he's going to die a terrible, terrible death. That's going to be all there is to it. Right here and right here. This CC placement is actually helping me zone it. He can't get it. He just has to slowly go through here. So I'm just going to slowly move up into his production. I'm even storming tanks. I have that many storms at this point. I want to move these Colossus up behind with something to tank. And I'm warping in something behind. I am warping in stuff behind. So yeah, I can just zone him with storms now. I don't want to kill my observers though. I mean, seriously, I'm just going to blanket this and storm. That's how this game's going to end. I can even storm that little amount of guys. Actually, I've got charge lots right there already. I mean, from here, he's pretty much on. He needed to not put himself in this position to start. He needed ghosts and will lines. But where he was here, he probably needed to drop units on either side and just try to take a fight with the best spread he could. But I mean, it's just not going to happen now. I mean, I even have enough energy where I could just feed all these back. He can just never move against these number of storms. I sound like a parent, but it's killing him. I'm probably even going to feed back these ravens here in a little bit. There it comes. I mean, I've got the energy, so why not? Look, he's going to get a couple of Seekers off, but it doesn't matter. I turn into Archon, so I'm going to keep him. Although I think that expended all my storms, but it's too late. He did get his +2 for the tanks, but the tanks are such a weird choice against Protoss. I'm not going to kill that planetary with just Zealots. Not when he's repairing it. I might kill this one. It's a lot lower. Not if I'm on move command though. But it's not like it matters. I'm in his production. He can't build an army back up, so he's dead. Well, I've got some metal probes, but once again, it just doesn't matter. Still producing Colossus. That's Zealots. They kill this. Kill most of the SCVs on the way through. He's making it much too hard on himself. I mean, the Ravens were an interesting transition idea, but yeah, I'm telling you, he needs Ghosts and Mines. I love Templar, so he's got to micro those. Another thing I want to start doing is getting a Dark Shrine sometime late in here, just for well, to be annoying, and also for drop defense. That's going to be big hits. But, yeah, nothing to do. So overall, good game. I didn't start shield upgrades either. That's another thing I would like to see me do. So I want to add a Dark Templar Shrine for drop defense and maybe sneaking a few DTs in. He didn't have any detection over here, or even in this base here either. So that could have been annoying for him. He would have had to expend scans, and it would have taken time away from his micro and macro. And also getting shield upgrades, especially when I'm going that heavy Zealot Archon, would have been definitely worthwhile. But overall, GG. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.